para we can accept na yung
Sige.
ayan na. Okay.
Guys, is it possible na nasa labas pa si Maricel? Ay, admitted na pala lahat. Okay.
Si Bong Pelaez, Ray, hindi pa nakapasok eh. Teka, I have to,
Yeah. Alam mo, Eileen, last week pa yan pinadalhan. Napadala niya yan ni Daisy ng link, etc. So, maybe kailangan lang ng follow-up na siguro po.
Actually, I sent him another one, but sabi niya hindi siya makakasay. Anyway, sige lang, check ko ulit. Okay.
Please.
Days, can you double check Maricel, please? Jay, we can start na.
Are you a micro, small, or medium enterprise owner? Or would you like to start a business but have no idea what to do? Then the Small Business Information and Resource, or SBIR portal, is for you. The SBIR portal is your one-stop source of information and resources to help you set up or step up your business, and it's totally free. Use any or all of your devices, desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. You will find video and webinar modules taught by expert mentors. Slow or no internet? Download the slides. Tools to improve business operations. Links to financing options offered by both public and private institutions, including detailed presentations and updates, and one-on-one consultations when you need it. And useful links for MSMEs. The information is localized to Cagayan de Oro and Northern Mindanao, but much of the content is universally applicable. The SBIR portal is an offshoot of the Ginama One Town, One Product Philippine Hub, set up by the Cagayan de Oro City Government and the Department of Trade and Industry. With the support from USAID, the Ginama Entrepreneurial Development Center was born as its pivot to help MSMEs respond and recover from the impact of COVID-19. The city government and its partners invite everyone to learn and get on board new trends in business as we all execute our pivot. Visit SBIR at smallbizcdo.ph, dedicated to helping entrepreneurship and inclusive economic partnership flourish in the City of Golden Friendship and the region.
Good morning to the virtual launch of the Business and Restaurant Management Console and the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the City Government of Cagayan de Oro and the BMC developer Layer Tech. This activity is jointly organized by USAID and the City Government. I am Maricel Casino Rivera and I will be your moderator today. Before we begin our program, I would like to mention a few reminders for our session. Please mute your microphone to avoid any audio interference while the session is ongoing. And you may opt to turn off your camera to maintain stable internet connection. And please ensure that you are viewing the screen in side-by-side mode for better viewing experience. After the MOU signing, we will request you to turn on your cameras for a virtual photo op. Other protocols are flashed on the screen. At this juncture, let me acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guests and partners who made this event possible. Mr. Sergio Andal Jr., the Chief of Party of USAID Surge Project, Mayor Oscar Moreno of the City of Cagayan de Oro, Mr. Edward Pelaez, the President of Cohara, Mr. Ermedio Abang, the OIC Regional Director of DTI Region 10, Ms. Almer Masillones, the Provincial Director of DTI Misamis Oriental, Ms. Eileen San Juan, the LAPO and Head of the Oro TIPC, Ms. Celso Enriquez, the Lead of Component 3 of the Urban-Rural Linkages USAID Surge, Ms. Maria Jihan Frey Sangil, the President and Technical Director of Layer Tech Lab, LGU representatives from the USAID CDI partner cities, namely Iloilo, General Santos, Legazpi, Puerto Princesa, Tagbilaran, Batangas, Tacloban, and Zamboanga. Our session for today is part of the Surge Project's efforts to promote entrepreneurial development for women in CDI cities through the Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative. The Surge Project, under the USAID's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative, in partnership with the City of Cagayan de Oro, implemented a number of interventions to help women entrepreneurs transition their businesses online, as well as adopt new technological solutions to digitize their operations. One of these innovative solutions was offered by Layer Tech Software Laboratories, making available the business management software for free to interested MSMEs in USAID Surge CDI cities. To welcome the participants to our program, may I call on Ms. Eileen San Juan, the Local Economic and Investment Promotions Officer, Oro Trade and Investment Promotions Office, Cagayan de Oro.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Cagayan de Oro City. Our greetings to our very dynamic Mayor, Oscar S. Moreno, to Mr. Serge Andal, the Chief of Party of USAID Sustainable Urban Resilience in Growth with Equity, or USAID Surge Project, and his team, including Mr. Caloy Enriquez and USAID City Program Coordinator, Ms. Nympha Albania, our partners from the DTI, Regional Director Abang and Provincial Director Almar Masillones, Ms. Frey Sangil, the President of Layer Tech Software Labs, Inc., and Mr. Eduardo Orbong Pelaez, the President of the Cagayan de Oro Hotel and Restaurant Association, or COHARA, my colleagues in government service, and our participants and attendees to this event today. Today is another milestone in Cagayan de Oro City's journey of partnerships and friendship. For many years, the USAID has made Cagayan de Oro as one of the pilot cities for projects under the USAID Cities Development Initiatives. And a major project is USAID Surge, which has capacitated the city in various aspects of governance directed to sustain local economic growth. With the pandemic, the city government, with the help of USAID Surge, developed a business response and recovery plan. The city has a large base of MSMEs, which is more than 95% of total registered businesses. And the quarantine restrictions and many health protocols due to this pandemic has greatly adversely impacted our micro and small businesses. With this pandemic, we also see the rise and need of digital transformation, especially for our MSMEs. For the past months, we embarked on many webinars to help our micro and small businesses. And just a few weeks ago, we launched the city's Small Business Information and Resource Portal, or the SBIR portal, through smallbizcdo.ph. The SBIR portal helps micro and small entrepreneurs access webinars and how to access financing, digital marketing, business planning, and mentoring. Today is another launch of a project fostered by USAID Surge under the Women Global Development Program Initiative. And we have with us today Ms. Maria Jihan Sangil, or known as Frey, the President and Technical Director of Layer Tech Software Labs, Inc., which has received local and international recognition for their advocacy and innovations in digital technology. Layer Tech will be giving through the city government 50 free business and restaurant management software, including training and technical support to needy micro and small entrepreneurs. In support to this undertaking, we also have with us the COHARA President, Bong Pelaez, who will also help endorse beneficiaries for the software, especially the startups, restaurants, and preferably women-led restaurants. So we would like to thank Ms. Frey and Layer Tech for this generous deed, and of course, USAID Surge. And to all who have joined us in this launch event, welcome, and we look forward to the 50 business enterprise recipients of this software. Back to you, Maricel.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Eileen. And this time, may I request Mr. Sergio Andal Jr., the Chief of Party of USAID Surge Project, to give us his welcome remarks.
Thank you, and good morning to everyone. Mayor Oscar Moreno, the very dynamic mayor of Cagayan de Oro, Ms. Eileen San Juan, Ms. Frey Sangil, Mr. Eduardo Pelaez, to all our partners from the Department of Trade and Industry who have been working with us for quite some time now. To the women entrepreneurs joining us today, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. It is my pleasure to be part of today's Business and Restaurant Management Console launch and MOU signing in Cagayan de Oro City virtually. USAID, to the Strengthening Urban Resilience for Growth with Equity or SURGE project, promotes entrepreneurial development for women in CDI partner cities through the Women's Global Development and Prosperity or WGDP initiative. Under the WGDP, the SURGE project implements a package of assistance to help women entrepreneurs access more markets, participate in viable supply chains, and enhance the efficiency and profitability of their existing business ventures. But with the market challenges brought about by the COVID-19 crisis, we had to reorient our activities towards helping women entrepreneurs pivot their businesses online and take advantage of the country's rapidly expanding digital economy. The SURGE project implemented a number of interventions to help women entrepreneurs transition their businesses online as well as adopt new technological solutions to digitize their operations. One of these innovative solutions was offered by Layer Tech Software Labs that made available its business management software for free to interested women-owned MSMEs in CDI cities. The rapid development and adoption of digital technology is transforming how people worldwide access information, goods, and services. We have seen that digital technology has the power to spur economic growth, improve development outcomes, and lift millions out of poverty. However, we also know that digitization of business operations, particularly among MSMEs, still remain a difficult challenge. A study showed that only 16% of SMEs in the ASEAN region, including the Philippines, use various digital solutions in their operations. As more technology solutions have become more accessible, there are opportunities to expand digital adoption among MSMEs. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Layer Tech Software Labs for your collaboration with the SURGE project. This initiative signifies Layer Tech's commitment to women empowerment and digital inclusion. I would also like to thank the City Government of Cagayan de Oro for this partnership. We've been working together for many years now. It's a strong testament to the city's extensive MSME development strategy that provides a wide range of interventions for small businesses, especially for women-led MSMEs. With our collaboration with CDO, we were able to support the establishment of the Ginama Entrepreneurial Development Center and its transition to an online platform. To date, we were able to help over 500 women-led MSMEs in the cities, and we will continue to assist Cagayan de Oro in advancing local economic growth and women economic empowerment in Northern Mindanao. As we bounce back from the COVID-19 pandemic, we know that women will play a critical role in economic recovery. And as women entrepreneurs regain profits, we know that they will reinvest in their families and communities and help accelerate local economic revival. So once more, maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andal, for your message and USAID's continuing support to Cagayan de Oro City. And now may I call on our very own beloved Mayor, Mayor Oscar Moreno, to give us a message on behalf of Cagayan de Oro City.
Hi, Sel. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And let me please greet Serge Andal, Chief of Party of USAID. Of course, Maria Gian Frey Sangil of Layer Tech and Software Labs Incorporated, and of course, Director Abang, Director Masillones, both of DTI at the regional and provincial levels, respectively, and Bong Pilais of Kohara and other members of Kohara and officials as well. Of course, Eileen San Juan, I I can see that this is her baby, and thank you for pushing for support to our small and micro enterprises, Eileen, and of course with the support of USAID, Ma'am Nympha. Thank you very much, Ma'am Nympha Albania. And to everybody, good morning. Now, this is, of course, we are very fortunate that we're able to do this once again, another project in support of our small and micro enterprises here in the city. And this time on technology. And of course, pandemic has accelerated mankind's use and intense use, in fact, of technology, and all over the world. And the Philippines is no exception. And this project certainly is very, very important in that the pilot cities of USAID under the CDI program here in the Philippines are all convergent cities, secondary cities. Initially started with Batangas for Luzon, Iloilo for Visayas, and Cagayan for Mindanao. And the number has increased over time thanks to the continued involvement and dedication of USAID. And so even now, the pilot cities, including Zamboanga, Jensan, Tagbilaran, Tacloban, Puerto Princesa, are all convergent cities. And convergence not only of people, but also of small and micro enterprise entrepreneurs. So this program certainly will be of great use in improving accessibility and efficiency of our entrepreneurs. And of course, this will certainly be an added boost in all our efforts to raise the level of competitiveness of our LGUs, and at the same time provide livelihood opportunities and support to our residents. So I'd like to thank Layer Tech Software Labs Incorporated for having for trusting Cagayan de Oro. Also, of course, USAID for the continuing support and commitment for Cagayan de Oro and the other cities. So thank you everyone again for this very important breakthrough, and good morning everybody.
Thank you, Mayor. And we now come to the MOU signing. May I remind participants that we will have our photo session right after this portion. So please be ready to turn on your videos in a few minutes. Just a little backgrounder before more information is shared to you in the program. The Business Management Console, or BMC, is built to help retail businesses and entrepreneurs keep track of their customer orders, inventory, pricing, point of sales, and use a basic data-driven approach in making business decisions. BMC offers the following main features: accounts management, business profile, point of sale, inventory management, sales monitoring, finance monitoring, and order management. The Restaurant Management Console, or RMC, on the other hand, is built to help restaurants, cafes, and food entrepreneurs keep track of their customer orders, menu, pricing, point of sales, and also use a basic data-driven approach in making business decisions. RMC offers all the features of the BMC except the inventory management, which takes the form of a menu maker that can track cost of food served as well as revenue from sales. The BMC and RMC, along with training and technical support, shall be given free to the eligible micro and small entrepreneurs in the city. To seal this project partnership, May I once again call Cagayan de Oro City Mayor Oscar Moreno and Ms. Maria Jihan Frey Sangil, the President and Technical Director of Layer Tech Software Labs, to sign the Memorandum of Understanding. The MOU that is being signed now is between the City of Cagayan de Oro and Layer Tech Software Laboratories Incorporated, a technocentric research and development company. Layer Tech is one of the partners of USAID WGDP and advocates digital empowerment for women MSMEs. Its mission is to provide relevant, inclusive, and effective information, communication, and technology solutions to help solve society's biggest challenges. It aims to contribute to inclusive MSME ICT empowerment for equal access to information and opportunities. May I request Ms. Anguil and Mayor Moreno, if you're done, to show us your signed copies of the document in your camera. Ayan. Let us all give a round of applause, and as promised, while everyone is smiling, we will have a photo session, so please open your video. Can we have both USAID and the city takes pictures of all the Zoom panels? Okay. Layer Tech Software Laboratories is a research and development company actively working on civic technology and has garnered numerous national and international awards on inclusive technology deployment. Layer Tech will provide RMC and BMC to 50 qualified micro and small entrepreneurs in our city. To give us a description of the business management console and the restaurant management console, I call on Ms. Maria Jihan Frey Sangil, the President and Technical Director of Layer Tech Lab, to tell us more about the software.
Hello, everyone. Okay ba yan? So good morning, everyone, and I hope everyone is safe and well. So first of all, on behalf of Layer Tech Labs, I would like to extend our gratitude to the City Government of Cagayan de Oro, to Mayor Oscar, of course, even sa Sanggunian po, nakita ko yung post, and to the stakeholders, to the staff, and of course, USAID Surge and WGDP for allowing us to participate in this meaningful initiative. When I visited Cagayan de Oro I think it was about 2 years ago, it was for an ICT event and launching. I think it was with DICT. So it was very impressive. So we were impressed, the efforts of CDO talaga to be digitally advanced. So it's a pleasure and an honor for us to work with the LGU. And I hope that whatever tools and knowledge that we can give will help. Sabi nga po nila, di ba, if you manage to help just one person who needs it, then all your effort will be worth it. So that said, so the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, like what Mayor said and Sir Serge, is tremendously difficult for the government and for the private sector, for civil society, for, of course, the public. Most especially dun po sa mga maliliit, yung mga small businesses, yung talagang marginalized groups. Which is why we believe that more than ever now is the time to pitch in. So no effort is too little in our target to recover from this pandemic, especially for local economies. And one of the key factors that will help is through leveraging digital tools and opportunities in the digital economy. So again, that said, I'd like to share with you the Layer Tech Business Management Console or Software Suite. Actually, my video afterwards, so brief papasadan ko lang introduction. So a bit of history about this software I'd just like to share. actually, about 5 years ago, my team and I were studying digital access to rural areas in our province. And one thing that we observed is, even though there are a lot of big businesses and organizations who are tremendously benefiting from ICT opportunities, diba? And in the digital space, it was a bit sad and frustrating on our part because we can see many small businesses, entrepreneurs, yung mga lolo-lola namin, who are in need of the benefits of ICT tools, of internet, but either they don't have access to it or maraming barriers like capacity, nahihirapan sila, complicated yung tools, or hindi nila minsan maintindihan yung mga terms, yung mga English. Maraming barriers. So our team, small team back then, decided to create a special software to specifically fill this gap for micro entrepreneurs that are trying to explore ICT and para hindi po sila mahuli. So yon. Kaya kung mapapansin niyo po yung software, mamaya pag makita niyo po, malalaki yung icons, yung mga buttons, and we try to make it as straightforward and as simple as possible. Also, it is designed for computers that are not so high-tech. So kahit yung mga tinitest namin siya, yung mga Core i3 or less, or yung mga second-hand and reconditioned laptops, gumagana po siya. We made sure talaga na pwede siya sa hindi high specifications na devices. And from there, we continuously started improving the BMC, and it's actually for sale in our website. So it's $100 per install. But we will be happy to waive the price for those who might need the software for their business right now. So what is BMC? Ano po ba yung BMC? Again, sabi nga po nila, BMC offers key business features like inventory management. So kung marami po kayong mga binibili, supply, inventory, you can easily record it using BMC, or yung mga murang yung sa barcode, pwede nyo rin po yung gamitin. Meron ding point of sales, POS system, na kung gusto nyo pong i-check out yung inventory ninyo, automatic mababawas siya kung may bibili. Sino yung customer, gusto nyong issuehan ng resibo, pero yung mga sa hand lang, ganun. Pwede po yun. Meron ding sales monitoring system, so makikita nyo po ilan yung sales ninyo, and finance monitoring. So yung mga cost of inventory, magkano po yung yung kinita nyo, magkano dito sa certain supplier na to. Also, we advocate for data-driven decision making sa business. Orders tracking, if you're accepting orders in advance. So pwede nyo po siya dong ilagay, kanino kailan i-deliver, kanino, anong pangalan, ano yung details, para mabalikan nyo rin po if ever may mga concerns sila. And then business details and scheduler. So ito po, very simple, pero yung mga nakakalimot ng mga monthly, ay, may babayaran pala ako. So automatic pong i-remind kayo doon. And of course, admin control. Kasi yung iba po, if you have mga staff or may uutusan po kayo to do the inventory or siya yung magkakashier, at least makikita nyo po sino yung nag-check out ng mga items na to. So well recorded po siya. And the system is offline. Because of cybersecurity reasons, mahirap na ayaw namin automatic i-online. Although because of the continuous feedback that we are receiving from PH users, we are currently working on an optional online version. So it is offline, but if you want to connect it to your online accounts and interfaces, may i-release po kami yan. And I would like to clarify then na BMC is a one-time install software. So if you have a license, pag naka-receive po kayo ng license once, forever na po yon, walang mga next month, wala po, lifetime na po yon. And as long as you are registered sa amin, halimbawa na bigyan po namin kayo ng license, you are entitled to whatever future improvements na we will release for free. So i-update nyo lang po yon, libre po yon. And meron ding email and chat text support. If may kailangan po kayo sa amin directly, pwede po namin kayo tulungan via email or chat. And meron po kaming Facebook groups, yung mga BMC users for peer support or mga ideas. Automatic po sasali po kayo doon. And I'd like to share on the side, habol ko lang, na LayerTech is currently a member of United Nations International Labor Organization's UNILO's Skills Innovation Development Network, and our courseware team is continuously working and studying on how to make online trainings and e-workshops courseware that are relevant for ICT empowerment for businesses. So for the most part po, yung mga advocacy na yun ay for free siya. Although we have meron kaming mga courseware sa website namin, sa portal namin na may bayad, but for all the recipients of these partnerships, we are waiving all of our related e-workshop courses for you for free. Para buo po yung package, hindi lang isahan. And finally, I would just like to share na Layer Tech, we started out as a very, very small company. Konti lang kami, 4-5. We are still by standard small. However, we are very lucky to have met partners like USAID, mentors along the way who supported us. So sana po makatulong din po kami sa mga businesses. We know how it feels kung gaano kahirap. And we work very, very hard on our products and whatever na ginagawa po namin, and we are very proud. My team and I are very proud of what we are doing and the impact that we are making. So sana po makatulong. Maraming salamat po, and we are looking forward to working with Cagayan de Oro.
All right, and thank you, Ms. Frey, and our millennials now are amazing. The next part is a video presentation featuring local entrepreneurs. But before we proceed, may I remind our MSMEs or any of our participants to please type your questions at the chat box so we can read them later on during the open forum. Now, we interviewed 4 micro and small entrepreneurs and their current business practices and the need to digitalize their processes. This video presentation ends with the selection criteria and application process. Let's watch this.
We visited 4 of our local micro and small entrepreneurs to see how they record sales, keep track of inventory, and allocate limited resources.
Hi, I'm Che. I'm one of the owners of Bowerbird Coffee, and I'm also one of the baristas here at the shop. Bowerbird Coffee. Actually, we started out as a coffee catering business.
Ako si Sharon Orias, a mother of 5 children, the owner of Cagayan ni Mami Siya. Cagayan ni Mami Siya is a family business. Ikan pa sa akong lola, sa akong mama, and hanggang sa akong anagayan na itanadayin ako siya dito sa Euro.
I'm Christine Laurente. I am from Surigao, but I have spent 12 years here in Cagayan de Oro, and half of the years I have spent running the business here in Ayala Central Mall. LTOP's professional is into retail sector. Ang baligya is into fashion and trends, na maligya mo yung sanina, sapatos, as you can see sa akong background mo niya ang mga maligya, sanina, sapatos, cosmetics, bags, accessories, anything na makita nato sa fashion and trends.
Ako si David Balingit. Ako misis si Dinita Balingit. Kami ang nag-manage aning BG Mini Hardware and Lumber. Kung sa pikas, kini nga mong BG Consumer Goods Trading.
MSMEs employ 62% of the Philippine workforce, contribute 35.7% to the country's GDP, and constitute 99.5% of all business establishments in the country. But the rosy picture is tempered by the daily grind and on-the-ground realities of running a business.
At times mo ng mga employees, they get confused lagi kay why nga na-over kalit, kay why na-shortcut kalit. So kami po, tinabanga lang yung bibit ako, okay, sa akong i-contract. Okay, let's remember, kasi ito mga customer, okay, nalimutan. There was also one time na ang barista thought na nabayad na siya through GCash. When we checked, wala din nabayad. So where siya naka-drink and run.
Before, sa akong mga staff, nakatarget ko o mawala ang stocks, nakulang ang halin, inana. So, muna siya ang struggle kung mano-mano lang. Kaya hindi ka kabalo kung sakto ba gilang ilang inventory, like kaya sa buang hindi kayo kung paano sa tindahan, sa lugar. Kung ano kayo na natin siya mawala.
And then, ang among struggle actually sa inventory, while maihap na mo siya tanan, dili yun nga ingon is makabalo ni kung saang fast selling kaayo sa among produkto. Baka ba nga fast selling kay wala na siya sa among display. Pero wala mi update kaayo kung asa na gyud siya nakadulong ug how soon siya nahurot because wala man mi idea kay wala mi system or wala mi kanang online system na matrack yun namo ang among inventories. Karon sa inyong makita dala ko mga notebooks nako. Dili sa akong notebooks diri namo ginalista ang among mga inventory ug sales.
So bago pa lang ni nagasugudan natong June 18. Yang gani ang among gihimo karon mga mano pa lang no. Mag-order ni mga listahan, mga notebook, mga so manual, all things are manual. So mo ni among gibasihan sa kung dunay mag-order, lista, din tawag niya. So ang among sales monitoring kinamigapon sa atong manual, lista-lista, ganang adlaw, ang halin, din ang expenses mo, anang adlaw. Oo. Kada gabi ulit total. So anak, doon lagi tayo daily monitoring. Kaya mo lagi sa wala tulog kay manual man, no?
Enter LayerTech Software Labs. LayerTech Software Labs was founded by Frey Sangil, the company president, to bring data and tech where these are needed most. Among their flagship products are the Business Management Console and the Restaurant Management Console, designed especially for micro, small, and medium enterprises. The system can run offline even on old computers. Has an easy-to-use and easy-to-read interface, and allows MSMEs to manage inventory or menu. Check out, monitor, track, graph, and summarize sales. Manage your finances. Schedule and track orders, and print invoices. The system is secure, allowing for separate login credentials for administrator and regular user accounts. LayerTech, in partnership with the Cagayan de Oro City government with support from the USAID, will provide this software and training for free to 50 qualified MSMEs in Cagayan de Oro City. LayerTech will also provide future upgrades for free.
For me, the BRMC software, it can really help the small businesses, like, organize the tanan, like from inventory, from point of sales, track down na din kung if ever, I think napod na siya mga customer po yung feedbacks, pwede ko na siya ma-write down, maybe. So, I'm very excited kung maka-use.
So, dili dito kayo po kaadto sa akong booth. Kanya, isa na ako ang staff. So, kanang pinaagi ang BMC, dako kay siya utabang kay dili na ko mag-travel na naay mawala nga kanang nga mga stocks or inventory, and dako pa siya tabang para ma-track ang sales and inventory code sa ako ang product. At the same time, ang ako atong staff dili na po siya mag-struggle at nga dili na siya magsulat-sulat bitaw pagkay na naman siya POS. So dako kay siya utabang nga wala na mga missing nga mga product nga mahitabo.
I believe if ako mismo nga SME sector, ako nga negosyante, if matagaan ko og tabang nga ma-simplify ang akong inventory, at least ma-focus na ko ang akong panghuna-huna karon into other things. Mas maka-focus ko into marketing, mas maka-focus ko into selling, or anything nga magdala og kwarta para sa akong shop ug dili ko magproblema sa akong inventory.
Kining bahina karon nalipay gyud ko kay I have heard kining gitawag og BRMC software. So kini sigurado dito nga ma-plaster, no?
Systematic lang.
Ma-plaster na mo. O na doon na tayo systematic siguro na atong pagahimon. Hindi pa padagan yung atong negosyo na gamay, no?
Through work paper and pencil business and restaurant management. Sales and inventory data are always up to date and can be analyzed to support decision making. Apply now at smallbizcdo.ph and take your business to new heights.
All right, and we will now open the floor to few questions and or clarifications from our MSMEs. I got some questions here from our FB live streaming. How will the user training be conducted? Anybody from our panelists? Ms. Sanggil, maybe you'd like to respond to that?
Yes po. So before, nag-meeting na po kami. And sa napag-usapan, ang gagawin po natin ay magkakaroon po ng online training. So unfortunately, because of the constraints, we can travel. So online po ang gagawin natin. And if I am not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, ang gagawin po natin is meron tayong initial na training. Like everyone, this is, I think, mga about 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Ano specifically yung system. Makikita nyo po, i-demonstrate namin sa inyo paano yung mga tools, ganyan, etc. And then after that, i-redirect po namin kayo dun sa FB page na kapag may mga specific concerns or questions po kayo, pwede lang kayo mag-post. May mga admin po kami dun sa groups. Actually, hindi page, yung sa groups. Parang closed group siya for BMC users. And then we can help you with that dun sa FB page kasi parang halos lahat naman po ata nag-FB. And also, you can do chat. Pero ganun po siya. So we are estimating from the main training session, webinar, parang ganun. And then we will give you time to explore. And then maybe we will ask you revisit kumusta yung experience. Tapos, uulit na lang po tayo. So purely online, unfortunately, as much as we want to conduct face-to-face. But that's how we will do it.
Right, thank you, Ms. Agil. Now here's another question from our FB live streaming. What if my laptop bogs down and I need help from Layer Tech? Do you have an aftercare service? Ms. Agil?
Yes, opo. But ganito po kasi, I'd like to clarify. Just for example, if you've tried other software, pag bumibili po tayo ng licensed software, and then something happens, we have tech support staff. So unfortunately, wala pong phone call. So we have chat, we have Facebook groups, and we have email kasi recorded po siya. May mga support nire-record din namin, mga requirements. So ganun po if may issue po kayo. Although we try our best to respond within 24 hours. Yun po yung aming target. So ganun po yun. Ngayon, in cases naman po na halimbawa nag-install po kayo ng BMC. Tapos, unfortunately, halimbawa yung laptop nasira or sa amin kasi laging binabagyo, nabasa or nasira. Kung yung normal licenses po, di ba, ng mga binibili natin, wala, sorry na lang. However, sa case po namin, since we are very considerate, since inaano namin yung advocacy part ng Layer Tech, and we receive help naman from many partners and organizations. So as long as you can explain us the reason na ay yung nasira yung laptop ko or ganito, and ito yung registered user, or siguro kung may picture, we're not that strict. Basta makita lang namin na yung situation nyo na something really did happen, we give considerations, we can generate a new license for you if gusto nyo pong gamitin yun for a new device.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And another question. Considering the need for recipient entrepreneurs to encode inventory, preferably within a single day, when the store can be closed, is there a hotline to call if problems are encountered during this process? Yes, ma'am?
Yes. So for Layer Tech, kasi we are really focused on the technical support sa software. So if there's something na may tatanong po kayo about sa software or anything related to the software, the features of the software, you can do, yun nga lang po, unfortunately, we don't have phone yet. So you can chat us, mas mabilis naman po kami mag-respond, or pwede rin pong email. So either way, or yun nga, ina-encourage din po namin kayo to join the FB groups, kasi minsan may FAQ po kami doon. Chances are yung mga issues na na-encounter nyo, na-encounter na ng ibang users, so may mga prior na doon ng mga quick reference, hindi na ganito yung nangyari. So this is how you do it. But we will try our best, our team, to still cater to your concern. Pero via chat lang po and and email.
All right, thank you. And another question, if I avail of the free BMRC, can another member of my family avail of the same, as she has another business and she needs it too?
Yeah, kasi sa amin po sa LearTech, that's the reason why we partner with several other organizations, kasi our expertise is really on the tech and R&D side. And we fully trust naman CDO team to identify if talagang kailangan po nila. Pero sa part po ng LayerTech, wala naman po sa aming issue dun eh. Kasi kung gano'n naman talaga, if really kailangan, bakit hindi? So if sinabi po ng aming partner na okay po sa amin yan.
All right, thank you. And first LGU people and the USAID, if you want to comment, just raise your hand. Now, for security purposes, how is the backup system?
Yeah, okay, for LearTech. Currently, yung BMC natin, since it's really designed for small businesses, or yung mga nag-uumpisa pa lang, or even yung mga nasa rural areas. So again, offline siya. However, you can export, halimbawa may may database ka na, you can export it into a CSV file. So we encourage, part kasi dun sa training, na you regularly export your CSV files, i-store nyo po siya offline kung medyo may cybersecurity awareness na, medyo yung mga how to avoid fraud, mga ganyan, yung mga online scams. Kapag may ganung capability na si user, meron din pong part doon na halimbawa you're going to use other online, yung mga cloud storage, pwede rin po yun. Pero for now, you can export it as CSV, or kung medyo technical yung user, meron din kaming more technical training on how to handle the database. Pero kasi ang assumption po natin, tinatry namin mga lola, na yung iba nga po doon hindi marunong mag-English, so sa picture lang siya, yung mga previews. So CSV yung inirecommend namin for them.
All right, thank you. I think Ms. Eileen San Juan, our local economic and investment promotions officer, would like to say something. Yes, Ma'am Eileen?
Yes, Sel, I just wanted to inform the everyone here, that there will be 50 free software that will be given by LayerTech. However, affordable naman din yung ng software ng LayerTech, no? I guess Miss Frey mentioned the cost is $100, Miss Frey, right? And so we also encourage the larger, because this is really directed to the micro and small enterprises. So we have a requirement. First, they have to be really a business that's registered in Cagayan de Oro, since it's the city government that has also partnered with LayerTech. And there is a consideration also for a women-led business enterprise. Of course, it doesn't have to be just owned by women. Of course, we have seen in the case of a couple, who are there, but we know very well that it's always also the wife that is really looking into the business. So we're not very strict with that, but we prefer women-led businesses, because this is also a partnership with the Women Global Development Project of USAID Surge. So yun lang, the requirements are all there in smallbizcdo.ph.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And if I may proceed with the questions from Sharon Orias, if I can avail the device po, transferable po ba siya in case mag-change po kami ng location?
For the software, kasi po one license is locked to one device. So regardless po kung saan yung location, as long as kung nasa laptop, usually po kasi laptop para mobile yung ginagawa nila. So as long as kahit saan nyo po dalhin yung laptop, okay lang po yun. Although if nasira yung laptop nyo or talagang may unfortunate circumstances, pwede nyo naman po sa amin, nagko-consider naman po kami mag-reissue ng bagong licenses.
And another question from De La Torre. Ayan. How much? Yeah. Retro. How much does the program cost?
Yes po, standard po niya is $100 per license. Yes. Standard.
Okay. Another question, what are the basic requirements of the computer for the system software, memory, hard drive, capacity?
Yes, so very good question. According kasi sa mapping namin, dun sa when we develop the software, the design and everything, it's working only sa Windows. So we tried the current stable version. It's working actually as far as Windows 7, although dinidiscourage na namin yung iba. Pero yung earliest, if I'm not mistaken, nandun naman siya sa aming website. Pero if I'm not mistaken, the last time we checked, nag-work siya sa Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. Basta as long as Windows. Hindi naman siya ganun kabigat kasi yung database niya ay light lang naman. But anyway, yung exact details nandun po siya sa website. You can check. But anyway, as long as it's Windows, it's most likely gonna work. And right now, this 2021, mag-release po kami ng BMC 2021 kasi may dadating na Windows 11, di ba, yung bago. So we are also looking into that para yung mga mas bago naman, ma-accommodate din po. So yeah.
All right. Yun. Another question, kung gagamit po ng barcode reader, paano po ang gagawin? Kailangan ba magpasabi pa sa layer tech?
Ay, hindi na po. Actually, ito, ako na. May mga nabibili po ng mga barcode reader. Yung USB, marami po niya. Kasi talagang dinesign po namin to dun sa mga low cost. So this one, nung binili namin to is 150 pesos to 250 pesos. So USB lang po siya. Pwede nyo kasi dun sa inventory management, kapag nag-attend po kayo ng training, meron dun na enter barcode. So pwedeng mano-mano, pero yung iba po kasi kapag masyadong marami, yung mga chips, yung mga chicheria, isasaksak na lang po nila to sa USB. May USB to. Tapos, pagka click, ibabarilin na lang nilang gano'n. Tapos automatic na siya magpo-populate yung barcode. So, as long as, for the most part po kasi tinest namin sa maraming low cost yung mga mumurahing barcode. So, gumagana naman po siya lahat. And anyway, feel free po, wala naman po kaming issue na kung no need to, if you want to use any barcode or any device na as long as it works or it's compatible, nandun naman po sa system settings namin and specifications. Feel free to use whatever is convenient for you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Frey. I think we have one last question here. Can an MSME with various businesses use one device for all of his or her businesses? Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. May mga iba kasing user na ginagamit po nila yon. So they have, for example, meron silang tindahan ng yung mga clothes, tapos tindahan ng mga soap, ganyan, iisa na lang. Pero kasi po, kapag depende po yan sa inyo, kasi minsan kaya po nila yung ganun, iisa lang yung kanilang sales, yung records nila. But if halimbawa sa yung 2 business or 3 business nyo, medyo iba yung mga taong gumagamit, we recommend talaga na halimbawa, lalo na kung ibang industry talaga siya, baka pumalito kayo kasi yun nga po. Tsaka hindi po kasi talaga ginawa yung software thinking na talagang super malalaking business. Although kapag maraming small businesses at iisa lang yung financial ninyo, pwede po yun.
All right, thank you very much. I think those are all the questions from our participants. And we suggest you visit smallbizcdo.ph to find out more about how BMC and RMC can make a big difference for entrepreneurs who want to digitalize their business operations. Now, to close this program, may I call on the president of COHARA, the Cagayan de Oro Hotel and Restaurant Association, Mr. Eduardo Bongpelais, for his closing remarks.
Thank you, Sal. Mr. Serge Andal, Party, USA Church, Honorable Oscar Moreno, City Mayor, Miss Frey Sangel, AirTech Club, and Miss Eileen San Juan, Pohara Past President. That's my title for her. Ladies and gentlemen, I have observed that the emphasis is on women in business. Personally, I have no problem with that. At home, the final say was my mother. In my immediate family, my wife has the final say. In Kohara, we're only 2 male board members. In the past 25 years of Kohara, I'm the second male president. I hope with that assurance, women will definitely take the lead in the success for this program. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Pilaes. And on that note, we close today's virtual launch of the RMC and BMC console. Visit smallbizcdo.ph, Cagayan de Oro City Small Business Information and Resource Portal. And you will find everything that you need to know about BMC and RMC and how to avail of the free software and training, including the link to the online application form. You will also find other interesting courses and resources there to keep you sharp while staying at home. So make SBIR a habit, a short lesson a day, making sure to follow health protocols will keep COVID away. Thank you once again and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Sel. Thank you, Bong.
Bye-bye.
Miss Frey, thank you.
Thank you.